I have no clue if this is working right. I'm going to hope it is. Can I view chat? All live chat messages. Yes, I can. Okay. So this is going to be a fairly brief live stream as I rant a little bit about changes to YouTube and sort of clean up my studio at the same time. Because there have been a lot of changes recently regarding YouTube and how ad revenue works, and as usual, on a every 2 week basis, moving from 2013 forward, the big YouTubers are always ranting, whining, complaining, and crying about the YouTube changes and how it's ruining their ad revenue and allowing them to not succeed anymore. I'm honestly completely tired of this. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of people getting misconstrued about what's going on YouTube, so I hope that I can briefly here kind of rant enough to get a general idea out to you all about the changes. It says I have a poor connection. We're back. Are we back? It still says I have a poor connection. Damn it. Alright, I think it's working now. This is YouTube Live on mobile. I don't understand why it doesn't work. Okay, should be working now. Rip stream, it's back, good enough. We should be good now. Okay, so assuming that I'm still live here, 140p. Well, okay, so the changes that have been happening on YouTube end up always affecting the bottom line of certain YouTubers and their ad revenue. And the problem that comes in here is that these YouTubers should not be relying on YouTube ad revenue as their main source of income in the first place. YouTube ad revenue is supposed to be the extra funding. It's supposed to be that little bit of extra money that maybe you get to spend on a new gadget or gear piece to invest in your channel, or that extra game, or to just treat yourself to a nice dinner. It's not supposed to be the main. You should never put all of your eggs, metaphorical eggs since it's Easter, haha, I guess, into one basket. That should never be the case. It should always be that you have multiple revenue streams going at once. You have ad revenue, sponsorships, paid ad spots and videos, doing contract work for other people, for other companies. What are other options? Freelancing work, if you do voiceover or editing or design work or photography or music. Channel. Even if you hire multiple people, still multiple, exponentially more sources of income going for that. But that's not what ends up happening. What ends up happening is that they rely purely on the YouTube revenue. Then they wind up getting a chunk of that taken away, up to 75% apparently with the advertiser dropout, and then they're screwed. Don't do that. Don't be that when you build a YouTube channel. When you build a YouTube channel or a YouTube audience, make sure that you are creating multiple tiers of YouTube revenue. Live streaming. If you can get into live streaming, even if you just live stream on YouTube, there's advertising on live stream or on YouTube live streams. If you can get partnered on Twitch, there's Twitch partnership ad revenue for subs, for the general Twitch ads in general. If you can live stream on Hitbox, if you can multi-stream across live streams, if you can get affiliate links going, because there is, affiliate links can help you out in any measure in terms of gaining income. Like, a big chunk of my revenue right now comes from affiliate links. I do reviews of products. I do tutorials involving products. And then the product link that I recommend people go check out is my own affiliate link, which then gives me a small kickback of revenue to the channel. And it ends up, once you do so many videos, it stacks up over time. It becomes very significant. Everyone can do that. Anyone can go sign up for an affiliate program. As long as you're truly using and recommending the program, or the product rather, then there's nothing wrong with it, as long as you're not abusing it or misleading people. Is bookmarking Amazon links still an off topic? Please bookmark my Amazon link, but generally speaking, yes, Amazon apparently doesn't like that. I'm assuming that was the final say in what happened with the Linus Tech Tips Amazon affiliate link situation. They were able to set up a new one, and so they just don't ask for the bookmark anymore. So I'm assuming that's all they needed. And so I've never asked people in videos to bookmark my Amazon link, but it's still something I recommend under the table or behind the scenes for those who really want to support the channel and stream. But so you have affiliate links, you have live streaming ad revenue, you have fan funding, Patreon, GameWisp, Twitch subs. You can set up your own platform. You can set up direct donations. There's a million different platforms like this coming up because they all want to profit off of, creators trying to make videos and content and make money off of it. So they're all going to take a chunk of the revenue. It's kind of like how YouTube networks used to be the only way that you could get partnered on YouTube, and therefore they took a chunk of your ad revenue for the services that they provided back in the day. It's almost like that the new version of YouTube networks are crowdfunding platforms that set you up with the feed, the tools, and so on to do crowdfunding or fan funding, and in exchange they take a small percent, and it's a very similar thing. So you have those options. You have affiliate links. There's a million different affiliate programs for all categories of niches. There's the general Amazon affiliate program, which I use heavily. Links are in the description of every video. Control Freak used to have an affiliate program. It looks like they might not anymore. B&H has an affiliate program. eBay has an affiliate program, though I've never figured it out. Then you want to stay away from, if you're doing affiliate links, you want to stay away from the shady affiliate links or companies that won't actually give you any product for promoting their affiliate link. For example, the G Fuel or Gamma Labs Gamers, all that stuff, the little energy drinks, which by the way are like cancer causing and you shouldn't touch anyway. Most of them open up their affiliate program to anyone. They're like, anyone can sign up and promote our products. Why wouldn't they? Like, why would they not want to encourage people to promote their products? The problem that comes in is that they don't give you their products, so then you have a bunch of young or inexperienced YouTubers who are promoting a product they've never used and can't recommend, just hoping to get, what's up, Ronak? Hoping to get affiliate money. And since their channels generally aren't big enough and they aren't actually making legitimate reviews of the products, they are not providing, valuable content to actually give affiliate links to be worth clicking in the first place. But you can sign up for those. There's a lot of different ways that you can create alternate revenue streams for your channel. And honestly, if you're approaching YouTube from a business standpoint, and this is something that a lot of people don't like to talk about. A lot of people want to say, okay, you should just do YouTube for fun, as if that's some sort of defining aspect of how you approach YouTube, which it's not. But if you do actually start transitioning your channel to be a major business, to being, an important part of your personal revenue streams, before you even make that final decision, create a plan, a 3-tiered plan or something that involves different forms of how you're going to make money aside from just the ad revenue from your videos. Because for most people who didn't, a lot of the big YouTubers that do complain about the ad revenue issues and that refuse to create alternate streams, they got the ad revenue that they got by basically being one of the first YouTubers to get big, because the first generation of big YouTubers all got super successful and then were able to live off their ad revenue pretty early. So then it's the typical, even though they're not old people, but the typical old person locked into their ways, don't want to change their way of doing things kind of issue. And so they don't want to change their tactics. They don't want to do anything but rely on ad revenue. And then it's hard to feel sorry for them because they won't change their ways to adapt to the system. But that is how it is. You can't rely on the ad revenue. For everyone else who's kind of come up in the middle phase, I'd say we're on phase 3 of generations or third generation of YouTubers. But for those of us who were at least around for the second wave, for the second generation, or started or got big during that time, we know that ad revenue is the icing to the cake. The cake should still be something else, or multiple layers of something else, but the ad revenue is always the icing on that cake. So whenever something like this happens, whenever Starbucks and Pepsi and whoever else decide that they don't want to advertise on YouTube anymore, yeah, it sucks not to make that much money anymore, but it's not the end of the world. It's never the end of the world. It sucks. It may be a low profit month, or it may be a pretty hard month financially, and you kind of have to work harder in those other areas to make up for that, but you still have those other areas you can work hard in. You still have the affiliate links you can work harder to promote. You still have sponsorships you can go all in on. Like whenever one of my sources of income lowers for a specific month, then I kick butt applying for sponsorships, working with companies and doing sponsored content or freelance content, freelance voiceover work, writing, photography, video editing, and so on. I find extra paid gigs to make up that income. The people who do most of the fear-mongering and most of the complaining regarding the revenue situation are people who literally just want to sit and make the exact same YouTube videos no matter what, change nothing about how they do it, and then get mad when they can't get paid the same for it every month. Which, if you were doing a normal job, that would kind of be a fair complaint. But YouTube has never been a normal job. It's never paid consistently. So to expect that and then do nothing but complain when it is inherently what it is really kind of frustrating. So I always recommend, if you ever get serious about your channel, if you're just uploading gaming videos or vlogs or whatever, and you're just having fun with it, by all means, continue doing what you're doing. Probably don't put all that much effort into worrying about money or networks or anything like that. But if you're really locking down, if you're getting a lot of subscribers, or you're really wanting to make this a big part of your career, a part of your life, or whatever, spend a good couple weeks brainstorming. Brainstorm ideas of how else you can make money, of how those methods of making money will impact your YouTube channel. For example, well, kind of in the inverse of that, part of the reason that one of my channels got popular and that I started gaining like an audience around my content was because of my voice. A lot of people liked the sound of my voice and the way I was able to do audio. And so a way that I transformed that into making more money was I went to Fiverr and did a ton of voiceover gigs. Wasn't for a lot of money, it was for $5 per gig, and it was not the most enjoyable process given how many times I had to revise scripts and things like that. But it made me some money on the side, and it helped sustain what I was doing. If you're really, really good at video editing, or you can do some really cool time lapses, you can do freelance video editing, or this is one of the biggest things that I don't think a lot of people take advantage of. If you live in a nice area, if you're one of those people who live in New York, in LA, in San Francisco, in a beach area, some sort of beautiful area, and you want to make money and you have a camera, go shoot time lapses, go shoot nice little, nature, cityscape, whatever, B-roll, shoot some nice looking video footage and sell it. There are plenty of platforms. I think Rumble is one of them. There's plenty of platforms where you can sell your footage as stock footage to be used by businesses, to be used by other companies. You could go to places like Video Blocks and sell your stock footage. There are plenty of places where you could sell the footage that you shoot and make your money back just by, going out and utilizing the world around you. Obviously, don't go shoot video of people who, don't want to be on camera and then try to sell that. But you can shoot nature. You can shoot the beach, the city. People love Casey Neistat's vlogs, and a lot of that comes from he just sets up a camera and shoots the city, shoots the beach, shoots the people, or from a higher up angle where you can't really see them, and gets some really cool shots. And that's one of the ways that you could either just make a channel off of that and grow something pretty cool, or sell the footage itself for royalty. And same thing if you're good at making music. If you can use Fruity Loops or Pro Tools or whatever and make loops and beats and tunes, you can sell that too. You can sell that as royalty for your music and make some money back. If you do art, you can do freelance commission drawings once you build up a portfolio on Instagram or Tumblr or your own website or YouTube channel doing speed arts. If you're really good at video editing, showcase that in some demo reels on your YouTube channel and have a place where people could go sign up to pay you to edit. If you're really smart in a specific area, go do that. If you have a lot of tenacity for doing a certain type of work that people need help with, go do that. There's an entire world of people out there looking for personal assistance. So if you just have unlimited time on your hands and want to be available 24/7 to make money helping people, you could do that. There's like peopleforhire.com. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but there's a lot, even Fiverr, there's a lot of sites where you can just go do a bunch of random things for people, like transcribing videos. Like I could use someone to transcribe my videos, and I would probably pay you a little bit for it if it was good work. Same thing for translating. Like if you just need to make money and you have time on your hands, there's ways to do that as well. In the nutshell, don't rely on YouTube ad revenue. YouTube ad revenue isn't the end-all, be-all for money. Same thing for Twitch. Like Twitch, I find it funny. Twitch partners probably laugh at big YouTubers when it comes to complaining about making money on the platform, probably more than anyone else, because Twitch streamers who actually do it like professionally and full-time and stuff, their ad revenue is like nothing compared to their sub revenue and donations and sponsorships and things like that. Ad revenue is like nothing. Most people don't run ads all the time, but also, it's just not a lot of money to begin with. So look for ways to create content that people do want to give donations. You can do direct donations, super chat, for example, on this live stream, you have super chat as an option here. On Twitch streams, you usually have the Streamlabs or whatever the person is using to do a donation that'll show up on the screen, things like that. You have options, and relying more on those generally plays better in your favor. Big long rant. If anyone has any last minute questions, please let me know. Hey, Brutal Zeus, what's going on? Thank you, Lightfoot. I just wanted to rant about this and make the Easter... Yes, Lagundo, like that. Thank you for the super chat. Wow. Thank you. Just arrived. What's up with the quality? It is on my mobile phone. How has it been without an MCN? It's been fantastic. There's been some little bugs that have been annoying me that are unrelated to an MCN and an MCN wouldn't help me with, but I think is related to me switching away from it, and that I keep having videos have their tags erased. Like the tags keep disappearing. It was like all of videos from February until yesterday, or this past Sunday, had it happen all at once, and then I went back to a couple of videos like my studio tour and checked it again today, and the tags went away from those. So I don't know what's going on. That's been annoying, and I feel like switching out of the CMS has somehow screwed up with YouTube servers, because every once in a while I get server errors trying to edit a video and stuff, but that's not necessarily network recommended. By the way, there's a cat in the studio doing bad things. Initiated the switch as well. Awesome. Hang on. How many subs should you have before you do Patreon and donations? The big thing, IMO, is that there is no set number. When you have a core community of any more than, like 2 people, you should, hang on, wow, it's actually hard to keep up with the chat now. That's pretty cool. I do like how that chat works on the app here. Alright, so I don't think there's a set number of subscribers or viewers or whatever that you need to reach in order to set up a Patreon or donations. The thing is, it should be there to fill a need. Like if people want to donate or give to you, that's good. Like I don't recommend setting up a donation ticker on your live stream until you receive donations. It's a kind of catch-22 because you may not receive as many donations if it's not clearly labeled on stream, but if you have an empty donation ticker up there or a donation with just yourself donating to yourself, it looks pretty bad. If it's there to fill a need and is clearly something your audience is engaging with, it's good to go. So if you have locked down a specific target purpose, a goal that you're achieving with your channel, go ahead and launch a Patreon or a Game Wisp or whatever. Go ahead and launch some sort of crowdfunding. You're good to go. If you're just making random videos and hoping to grow and haven't really figured out your core show yet, don't do it just yet. Wait until you have a locked down like show or overall content purpose idea. When you get a huge sponsor, do you have to fly out to events wherever they have them? Some people get to do that. I have not gotten to that point yet, but like a few YouTubers got flown out to New York for the Samsung Galaxy S8 reveal. Hashtag goals. Is 4K a good idea, or 720 or 1080 is fine in 2017? 1080p is perfectly fine in 2017. 4K is more about a future-proof or hardcore niche viewer kind of thing. But if you can do 4K, you might as well do 4K. What do you rely on for income? Came in a little late. So there's YouTube income. There's donations on Twitch at the moment. There's fan funding. I do run a Patreon. There's affiliate links, which is a huge part of my income. There is, I do a lot of sponsored content. I'm about to launch a full paid training program. I do YouTube growth consulting for money. I do that as a paid gig. So people pay me to basically help them build their brand and figure out what they're doing. What website do you suggest for transcribing? I honestly don't know. Fiverr, people per hour. There's a couple. Indeed.com maybe is one of those job sites. There's a lot. Once you start searching for those kinds of sites, you should be able to find them. Will this ongoing YouTube low revenue issue be solved in the near future? Yes, YouTube has made ridiculously awesome changes to the ad platform, and so those advertisers, assuming that they're not playing some bigger game, should come back very shortly. Hopefully, it should be awesome. If YouTube could remove one thing on YouTube, what would it be? I would like to see them actually handle fan funding perfectly. Super Chat's pretty cool, but it's not like, I would like to see a direct integration of something like Patreon. And again, running everything through one basket, so to speak, of the eggs in the basket isn't the best idea in the world, but having something built into the platform that is a proper fan funding option, like VidMe. VidMe has direct tips and direct, basically like Twitch subs integrated into the platform. Perfect. I want to see YouTube do that. Are you going to do this more often? Yes, assuming I can get a format. I have a new live stream box from Epifan that I'm going to test out soon, where I should be able to just set up a camera and broadcast straight to YouTube here in the studio. So this is basically like a dry run for that. Are you in SF? No. I am in the mid-east of the States. I am nowhere near a coast or any nice place like that. In percentage, how much of your income comes from affiliate links? I don't know. I haven't worked out the exact percentages, but between 1/3 and 1/2 probably at the moment. Ever thought about doing budget builds or revisiting old hardware? I do a lot of revisiting old hardware videos and a lot in the works. Budget hardware, I'm just waiting on people to send it to me, basically. That's up to companies, kind of. So. You have 126 downloads on that sound effect? I forgot about that. That's awesome. If anyone wants a ringtone from me, go check out the Dutch PvP cruise link. It's pretty funny. But that's basically all I wanted to hit up here in this stream. So check out the VOD if you're coming in late and want to see what I was talking about. And otherwise, I will try to schedule more of these in the future. I just wanted to rant about this. Do I need a website to do Amazon affiliates? No, you can just link your YouTube channel. And unfortunately, you have to sign up with each like Amazon country website individually, so a little annoying. Did you catch my YouTube response DM? I did not. I will look for that in the future. And yep, that'll be it for the stream. So hope I answered your questions. If not, leave more once the VOD goes back up in the comments down below, and I will answer those in the comment section throughout the weekend. Or otherwise, if you want more, I'll be doing more of this. Thumbs up from Legend. What's up, Xeon? Alright, see ya.